money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She flexing to me like an athlete. She sit with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here. It's a... But with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. From the 20-yard line, they'll throw right away. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Saints first down.
Go! 60 by 6, 60 by...
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now, faking the give. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air right away is Manning. That's It's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
19 tight, 19 tight. Set the knee.
Throwing now, Manning. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
To throw, it's Manning. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Manning. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Take go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go. Cut 18, rep 18, rep 40, 70. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Looking to throw is Manning. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one, What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Slot receiver headed right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Hill. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Back to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up! 79 Bronco! Set up! Reload! Reload! Hut, hut.
Here's Manning. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
60. Here we go.
Manning. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one on target to Olave. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Dragon 60. Left wing 19. Let go.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man down the field. It's Olave. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Slot man in motion left. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
It's hard to imagine where this offense found themselves just 2 plays earlier. Now after suffering 2 sacks, this 3rd and goal looks a heck of a lot different than it did not too long ago.
Now, faking the give. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints move out in front. The new score, 17-14. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go play action with Manning. And open downfield, it's Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now Manning. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, go!
Throwing now, Manning. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Here we go, set!
To throw, it's Manning. That one incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
70 range. Set! Buffalo 18!
To the air is Manning. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set! Ready?
Back to throw is Manning. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw is Manning. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go!
Manning going to throw to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut.
Here's Manning. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
18 Pioneer. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Manning. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it's Shaheed. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 47-yard line.
Back 60. Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here. back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Manning. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Back to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? 19 line. Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Byron.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Saints will punt this one away. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Here comes Jackson on the return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They motion the slot man left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the left side into the hands of Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. He'll look to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will extend this third quarter lead.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the double. 79 Bronco. Let's go.
To throw, it's Manning. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw is Manning. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Down and 6 yards to
Let's go now. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, no.
At the end of the third quarter.